Ali Seyfoddin is a professor of biopharmaceutics at Auckland University of Technology, whose research focuses on designing more efficient delivery systems for natural drug molecules, with recent emphasis on medical cannabis and plant-tested medicines. In addition to his academic pursuits, Ali is the co-founder of Rumi Apothecary, a holistic health centre in the heart of Parnell. With a background in community pharmacy, Ali is passionate about providing holistic health solutions to the community and beyond. Welcome, Ali. Thank you for your time today.
And hello to your audience. It's lovely to be here. Thank you.
That's a very impressive bio. There's a few big words in there I wasn't sure I'd get out, but we made it. So you're a professor, a business owner, researching different avenues of medicine with the end goal being what for yourself?
Yeah, I guess it's been a journey. I train as a pharmacist in India. I'm originally Persian, but I did my pharmacy degree in India, and over there's such a rich culture around herbal medicines, natural medicines, and so in our studies, there was a lot of focus on pharmacognosy, which is the science of discovering the medicines from plants. We learn how to grow them, how to extract the medicines, and how to process them into final products. And later on, when I went to UK to do my master's studies, I studied about designing dosage forms, how to make drugs more effective. And then when I came to New Zealand, the connection with the indigenous people, with Maori, and how they use natural medicine in the Rongoa, kind of sparked it over again, and I started researching natural molecules. So yeah, it's been a journey. I don't think there is an end goal. I guess the goal is to be healthy, and nature provides us with beautiful medicines, which are well tolerated. They're very effective. But it seems that in the past 20, 30 years, we've kind of have lost touch with nature. And so I guess my goal is to bring that back into the retail space, and offer those to our customers and people in Pana.
That's great. And now you've created your own range of holistic wellness products. Is that something that you do on site, depending on an individual, I guess, patient? Would you call them a patient? Or would you call them a
Yeah, we
client or
Mhm. Mhm.
a
We like to call them as our family, our funnel.
nice.
Um, um, but yeah, I mean, we have different types of product in the apothecary. There are some products that we make ourselves. We've got herbal tea and some tinctures and extracts, skincare products that we make on site. But we have also teamed up with small organic businesses around New Zealand. And so these are usually one person or a family owned business that produces a specific herb or a range of organic products. So we are bringing those into the apothecary. So real high quality New Zealand made um, health products as well as medicines. With our medicines, we have a supplier. So all our herbal extracts are GMP grade, made observing the industry standards, and so we have herbalists and naturopaths that work in the space, and they do consultation with our clients, and based on their needs, these consultations usually involve going through the history of the problems that has manifested, and getting to the root of the problems. So we use herbs, extracts to address the symptoms and the causes of the problems, but we also have a clinic space next door, so we offer a range of holistic alternative therapies such as Reiki, bodywork, and Rongwa. We work with a couple of Maori practitioners. So we have Miri Miri and Rongwa Maori available to the community as well.
That's awesome. So, do you feel that society as a whole, I heard that you say you feel like we've lost our connection with nature, especially in a healing, and how nature can be healing to the human body. Do you feel like, I guess, mainstream health is becoming more broad and people are becoming more open-minded and searching for different things outside of just going down that route of GP specialist type thing?
I think especially after COVID, the isolation gave opportunity for people to kind of, get more in touch with nature and the solutions, the medicines that it can provide. But yeah, I feel it's a trend. In a positive side, I think people are looking back into the traditional wisdoms, which is good. We've got first of all, our own body has every healing mechanism you could imagine, and and the herbs and plant-based medicines can be useful for a variety of different conditions. Unfortunately, the modern health system, it has definitely served its purpose of increasing our lifespan. Our quality of life has dramatically improved. Um, and for the major medical conditions, we've got appropriate care in this country. But when it comes to minor ailments or people who have a history of disease or disorders, sometimes the health system fail us in that space. That one-to-one approach, that personalization approach is lacking in the health system, and
Mm-hmm.
it's become, um, you know, I guess organically it's become a business model. So you go to your GP, um and we tend to treat the symptoms more than the root of the problem. So the model is you go to your healthcare provider and you go back with a bag of medicines, whereas a lot of times the underlying conditions are kind of overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with that, um, in our clinic we get people who suffer from mental health problems. We have an amazing range of herbs that can help and support people in the journeys, whereas the pharmaceutical solutions are usually associated with a lot of side effects. um, um, a lot of skin problems, can be taken care of. Um, and I guess we also see a lot of people who have conditions that are really difficult to treat, and they've tried everything else, and as the last step they come to the apothecary to seek help. And even I've worked with medicines for about 20 years now, and sometimes they surprise me as well. I look at the condition as like there's not much I can do, but I try, and the herbs really surprise me, in
Wow.
in some
And I
cases.
guess was that your mission when you started Rumi?
Yes, I trained as a pharmacist, and I had a brief experience working as a community pharmacist before I went to the university, and I dived deep into the research. And after all these years, I kind of, I missed that interaction with the community. So this was, for me, it was going back, and working with the community. I was also lucky to have a group of like-minded friends around me who have stepped into this together. I still have my full-time job, so So it's, the vision is a shared vision and a shared effort, and a couple of families are contributing to the business to get it up and running. So yes, yeah, that's how Rumi came into
I
picture.
love that. And
Mm.
I'm so grateful that you're in Parnell. It seems to be that it is a suburb that invites inquiry around wellness in general, which I really love about our suburb. What are your, I guess, your dreams for the wellness space in general? I mean, it's such a kind of bandied about term at the moment, isn't it? Wellness. What are your, I guess, dreams for that space?
I think I'm living the dream at the apothecary these days. I I think um, especially around health and wellness, we need to step a little bit away from commercializations, mainstream, trying to empower, the providers, the organic farmers, small manufacturers of natural health products, and space and opportunity to bring their products into the market. There's a lot of competition for us as well as for producers and manufacturers. I think we had a debate about. The last government had the therapeutic bill put in place, but the new government is going to repeal that. I think things like that. Regulations and the business space. It's a hard space to navigate. If you're looking at natural health therapy in New Zealand, but as long as we have the community support, I think we can continue this dream together.
That's awesome. Do you find that it is a word of mouth thing, to your point, like as people come through the doors, find the approach really works for them. They may have been searching for years to find some sort of help, and then that's how word spreads and just slowly organically grows your community, as opposed to like a mainstream health line where you're like, oh, I need some pills, I need to go to my doctor. Is that how it kind of organically grows for you, do you find?
Absolutely. Like in the past few months, that's been the case. People come and buy a product, and they like it so much that they keep coming back to buy the same product, and they send their friends to buy the same thing. So definitely, and it's always been like that. If you benefit from a therapy or from a product or from a healer, you're gonna recommend all your friends and family to use the same thing. So definitely word of mouth. Yeah, we believe in organic marketing.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's fantastic. Before I let you go, have you got any tips for, I guess, winter wellness in the coming months where it's cold and people tend to get a bit more grumpy and our bodies, are open to more germs and all that jazz?
Yes, absolutely. There's quite a few things we can do. I guess, um, if we are living a healthy life, we probably don't need supplements and medicines. So it starts from having physical activity, especially in the colder months, as the weather starts getting wet. We tend to
So
forget.
what I'm hearing is when you'd least like to go for a run, get out and go
Yes,
for a run. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And when the sun is up, use the time, enjoy the sun, because, in New Zealand, vitamin D deficiency in winter months contributes to a lot of, the cold and flu epidemics that we've seen in the past. So
Mm.
keep your vitamin D levels up. Other things that you can do is use food and herbs that have a lot of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents in them. Things like turmeric, um, um, onion, garlic in your salad or when you're cooking. And there's also a lot of different types of organic herbal teas that you can grow yourself, use the plants that you grow in your own garden to make teas. So the idea is to boost the immunity system. If you've got echinacea flower, for example, or roots, if you don't have, we've got them in the store. Just supplement your body if you think you're prone to infections with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agents, and um, herbs that increase our immunity.
Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Happy
Thank you
winter.
very much, Carly.
May you have may you have lots of people coming through your doors needing what you have to offer at Rumi.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
looking forward to meeting everybody who steps inside Apothecary.
Thank you, Ali. See you.
Thank you.